Who are the Transformers with the strongest combat explosive power? 5th place, Lockdown. In Transformers 4, Lockdown's combat style is similar to that of a professional hunter. He doesn't engage in entanglement and probing with you first. Instead, he quickly builds an advantage and then immediately turns this advantage into a victory. For instance, during the pursuit of Ratchet, in the shots, Ratchet was retreating while trying to break free. However, Lockdown's control and advancement left Ratchet little room to stall for time. There wasn't much repetition in the whole process. The rhythm was more like lock, suppress, finish. It's difficult to see a long-term tug-of-war in Lockdown's battles because he doesn't rely on a war of attrition. Lockdown's explosive power comes from a very practical ability. He can push the battle to a point where the opponent has no chance of recovery in a very short time. So what makes him impressive is not how exaggerated his outburst is, but how effective it is. 4th place, Shockwave. In Transformers 3, Shockwave's appearance was most like an escalation of the battlefield. At the beginning of the Chicago battle, everyone was engaged in confrontations in the blocks. But when Shockwave and the Driller advanced, the scale of the scene changed instantly. Roads were torn apart, buildings were crushed, and the Autobots could no longer rely on regular exchanges of fire to deal with the situation. Instead, they could only detour, dodge, and look for breakthroughs. This is the explosive power of Shockwave. He doesn't need to win a beautiful one on one battle first. As long as he is on the scene, the intensity of the battle will rise to a new level. The ways of action of both the enemy and our side will be forced to change, and this kind of change often makes the situation quickly tilt in favor of the Decepticons, so the outburst of Shockwave is reflected in making the battlefield more difficult to fight in a short time. What he brings is not 1 or 2 kills, but pressure at the level of rules.